Hi guys, just a quick update on the audio installation project. We're getting very close to wrapping this up. So we have the Fusion NRX 300 controller installed. I even added a JL Audio sticker just to dress it up a little bit. There's one cockpit 10-inch sub. And then the second cockpit subwoofer is right there. It's a 10-inch. It's the same one as what I just showed you in the upper cockpit. I have some tape over it just to protect the top. When you open up the cushion, the hinge makes slight contact with the top of the woofer, so I'm just going to put a padded item, I'm not really sure yet what it's going to be, on the hinge so that when it does open up it won't scratch the sub. As shown in a previous video, I do have a JL Audio 6x9 C2 690s installed. The upper arch will have a pair of MX 650s. Everything's wired up, ready to go. Just need to install them. So down in the engine compartment, I'll show you what I've got set up down here. Okay, so there's my dedicated battery for the amplifiers. I installed a Guest 3-bank battery charger. Right now I'm only using one output. I have two more outputs to use at some point. Not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. Circuit breaker that's wired to a switch, so I'll turn off that circuit. And then from there I have 2-gauge wire, ground from the ground bus through this wire loom all the way to the closet in the cabin. So that's my power feed. I still have to secure this with clamps. I also have to secure this wire loom with clamps, but we're getting very close to wrapping this up. Okay, so up here, this is where I wired in the second battery charger. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to probably just notch out this section here in the back with the Dremel so that I can just feed this whole cluster of wires up through, put that back in, and then put the cover plate back on right here. That should wrap that up. Alright, so I've also got the batteries installed, so everything's set here. Cleaned up power wires. Put this up here. I still have a little bit of work to do to clean up this area, but it looks a lot better than it did when I purchased the boat. Alright, let's head back down to the cabin. Alright, so down here in the cabin I have the C2 650 speakers installed. And I even used the JL Audio stickers that came with them to dress up the screen. I think that looks pretty good. I'm using an ASUS tablet to control the system. This is a Fusion RA770 head unit. I love this. Okay, and so I have a subwoofer in the closet here, the cabin. I think many of you have seen this before if you've watched my previous videos. So there's a 10-inch sub. Alright, so in here in the closet you can see I'm dressing up things quite a bit. I just have to tune the system and then I'll put the covers on each amplifier. I still have to clean up the wiring behind the circuit panels. I purchased some 2-inch wire loom that'll help dress up the area back there. I also replaced the domestic water pump. I had to take the refrigerator out, so that should be good to go. I also adjusted all of the cabinets. My wife commented last time we were here that the cabinets weren't quite aligned properly, so I took the time to make them look perfect. Same with the fridge door. You can see that formula hides the refrigerator behind the door, so I had to work with the hinges to align that. Before it was slightly slanted down to the right. Okay, so you can see here I've got the wireless set up, ready to go. I just have to find a place for the router. I am planning on putting that in the closet actually, I just don't know where in the closet. I ran the Cat5 feed, which is the power over Ethernet feed that feeds the antenna. I will most likely install the antenna once we're situated at the marina. Everything else I can install beforehand. Next weekend, my wife and I will be bringing back the bedding, linens, etc. So things should look a bit cleaner in here, tidied up. Okay, I should have lights back here. I did install the I think that's a 22-inch smart TV. 22 or 24, I actually forget. But I've got that ready to go. That's on the wireless network. So we can stream Amazon Prime and other services. Okay, I think that's it for now. Stay tuned for more.